Nintendo Direct, June 18th, 2024. That's today. Let's watch. Come on, Reggie. Give me that news directly to me. A new Mario game. Mario vs. Rabbids 5. What is this? This looks a bit strange, the art style. Not in a bad way. I just don't know what it is.
Luigi!
With the power of love and friendship. Mario and Luigi? Are we getting a new RPG? Oh wow, this looks really different. It's a Mario RPG for sure though. That art style is different. I kind of like it. Definitely playing around the Switch limitations for sure though, you know what I mean? They're like, hey, we gotta make a game that can run on this system in 2024. What can we do? There you go. Maybe I sound like a hater. I remember playing Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga on the Game Boy Advance. That game ran super smooth, and I feel like you had to respond to things within a few frame window. It was kind of tough, honestly. The performance of this game doesn't seem like it would allow me to react as quickly as I'd like, but I'm judging so early on and it's a trailer, you know? The game looks cool, though. What's it called? Brothership. Hell yeah. November 7th. I'll be looking out for that one.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
I'm 110% down to play a new Mario Luigi RPG. Good reveal.
That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years.
9 years?
Mario and Luigi Brothership.
When the first one come out?
Please look forward to
Make
a
me feel
seafaring
old.
adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Alright, give us the headlines.
Bring the championships home or on the go.
Nintendo Entertainment System
Thrill of the
games.
Nintendo World Championships is
World
heading to the
Championship,
Nintendo
alright.
Switch system. Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games, from lightning-fast beats to action-packed battles.
Oh, so it's almost like there's achievements within the
Familiarize
NES
yourself with
games?
each
That's pretty
challenge
cool.
And perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot and aim for the top of the online leaderboards.
Do you only get to play little parts of each game, though, or does it include the entirety of each game? I certainly would hope that the entire game is there on top of just a little bite-sized challenges, you know?
You can also try more difficult legend challenges.
They have the
completing
rewind.
Super Mario Brothers in one go using
For all the
one punch.
scrubs.
Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks to help you improve.
That's kind of cool.
Put your skills to the test in
Survival.
mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round, half of the players will be eliminated. You've
That's
only
cool.
got one shot to survive. Will you be the last one standing? Nintendo World
That actually
Championships
seems fun.
NES Edition
That seems like
launches
something
on
I would
Nintendo
actually want to
Switch
buy.
July 18. Pre-orders
Is there a
for the
physical?
digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other
Oh.
bonus items is also available for pre-order.
Look at that. The sleeve? I still have these. In my mother's basement, not in my home. She's holding on to them for me. That's so cool. How much is this? The whole thing. I'm hoping that the game is 40 bucks and this is 60 bucks or 70 bucks, the price of a full game. I think I'd probably actually get this. This is pretty sweet. Definitely banking on the nostalgia, but hey, can you hate? Come on, I grew up with this.
The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
What is this? JRPG.
行くぞハッピー
Relive the
Konnichiwa.
climactic Rose Empire arc from the hit anime Fairy Tail in this action RPG.
Fairy Tale.
Set in the vast kingdom of Fiore, Team Natsu prepares to finish their fight.
いや俺が先
Engage in real-time battles.
Oh my
Unleash powerful
gosh.
attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party.
Again, I'm gonna sound like a hater. This game looks like absolute trash. It looks so bland. It's blurry as heck. The performance isn't great. It just looks
Fairy Tail
old.
2 launches on
But I don't
Nintendo
think it is
Switch
old.
this winter.
Maybe it is. I'm a hater, but whatever. I don't like that one. Next.
Embark on a multi-dimensional journey. From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi
Okay.
and composer Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian. The world is slowly being robbed of its civilization.
This one seems a heck of a lot more interesting than that last
Confront
one.
An evil entity threatening all mankind.
Not voice acted though.
Skills are the ticket
Not
to
the end of the
winning
world.
battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once. You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later.
This has a really weird aesthetic. It's giving me PlayStation 1 vibes, but at the same time it looks modern. Can't quite put my finger on it.
them go
Now,
Suffer.
the world together.
Die. Robobots.
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch.
Not on the top of my
this
list,
holiday.
but that one's cool. That one got me a little hyped. I'm like, all right, I see what
Another
you're
sport
making
is
here.
coming to Spoko Square. Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch
Porzingis.
sports game. Dribble, pass, and shoot. In 2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
This seems like a type of game that nearly plays itself. Like you
Try
can't
out
even make them
three-point
run where you
challenge
want to.
solo
I bet
and
it's like
score
that.
as many baskets as you can within the time limit.
Oh, that looks like so much fun.
Up to 4 players can also compete in 5
I don't know, I mean, bowling is hype, but when it comes to something like this,
Besides
just go
local
outside
play,
and do the real
you can
thing.
Team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches.
I will say, though, you know what game was absolute fire? Maybe one of the best games on the platform. That's my hot take of the day. Mario 3-on-3 Basketball. That game was so hype. Let me explain what that gameplay was like. You would hold, at least with the control scheme I had, you had the DS in one hand, the pen in the other, and you would tap on the screen, and based on where you tapped on the screen is where you dribbled the ball in accordance to your body, and every character had a skill shot. So for Mario, you would have to tap out an M, like chunk 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 chunk, twice. You'd be playing online or against friends or whatever, and you'd be tapping that quick, like, and he'd shoot the shot, and then you could stuff people and stuff. It had Final Fantasy characters. The music was great. I love that game. Please bring that back. If you're gonna bring back any games, bring back some obscure ones like that were actually really good and redo the graphics. DS games. Why don't they make DS games for the Switch? I know it's 2 screens, but there's got to be a way to make it work well enough, you know what I mean? Man, I miss that game. This seems cute and all, but it ain't quite it.
This free update for Nintendo Switch Sports.
It's a free
comes its
update,
way
though.
on
Can you really
Nintendo
complain?
Switch this summer.
That's cool. What's this, Half-Life 3? It's got that sketch drawing aesthetic. Oh, it has hair. It has gooey phantom hair. But what is it? This looks really cool. It just also looks like it's running at 15 frames per second. I'm sorry if you don't like the fact that I talk about frame rate in these Switch games, but it's 2024. Actually, looks like it's running so slow, but the game itself looks super cool aesthetically. Alright. Mio, Memories in Orbit. Neat.
It's an array of cartoon
I hope it's
classics.
coming to something a bit more powerful.
Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monoth's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery and Monoth, uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end?
A game
Start
for the
sleeping,
kids.
Because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I had a Disney game for the NES and
Island
it was really
adventures
hard.
await.
You ran through the amusement parks. I forget what it's called. If anyone knows, drop it in the comments.
Customize your character. Then befriend Hello Kitty, Kuromi, and other familiar faces in this open world adventure.
No way!
Team up with your new pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Another one for the kids, that's fine.
Let's get loony in this
Look at these graphics, man. This looks like it came out on... I don't even know. It looks terrible. What is this?
wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck,
It just looks so rough around the
more
edges, man.
across 4 arcade-style sports. Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player local co-op. But
It could
watch
be
out
fun,
for
though.
falling anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports.
Mario
launches
Sports
onto
Mixed.
Nintendo Switch this fall.
Looney Tunes edition.
That's all, folks.
Is it free to play?
Game on!
Okay.
Emergency meeting. New crewmate and imposter roles are being added.
He's
to
looking
Among
pretty
Us.
sus, guys.
Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out
I've never
players
played this
as a
game. I've
phantom.
always wanted to. If
Suss
anyone wants
things
to
out
play
when
it
this
with
free
me,
update
let me
for
know.
Among
I'll
Us
play with you.
sneaks onto Nintendo
I don't even
Switch
care if I don't know
later
you. I just
today.
want to play this game.
A monster army is at your command.
What is
This is
this?
Felicidad, a realm of monsters.
Feliz
Those who
Navidad.
command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld.
They're coming up with some
Raise
weird
monsters
names.
and lead them into the fight against the Magus' army.
Is it this stream or is it the Switch footage? All these games look super rough around the edges. No anti-aliasing or anything. I'm gonna nerd out, but for real, it just looks so old.
Plant seeds, then cultivate.
It's not like I was probably gonna play this game anyways, but I just see some of these trailers, I'm like, really?
They can then be trained for battle.
I'm not even exaggerating. The graphics are between PlayStation 2, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your party to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your foes.
Everyone, attack!
Join the rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
So we have the JRPGs, we got the farming sims. Was I spot on or was I spot on? And there's the re-release, there it is. It's Donkey Kong, unless it's a new game. This looks exactly like the one on the
Donkey
Wii
Kong
though.
Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is
Yeah.
barreling onto Nintendo Switch.
That's
in
great.
HD.
I bet
The
they'll
villainous
sell it
Tiki
for
Tat
$50 or
Truck has
$60
hypnotized the
though.
local
Come
wildlife
on.
and stolen Donkey
Alright,
Kong's
this was a
precious
great
banana
game though.
horn. Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them
It do be a platformer.
and roll on through.
But let me tell you,
Each level
it's a
is
heck of a
filled with
platformer.
hijinks,
This
but
game
they're
was
no
really
match
fun.
For these top bananas. From Manic Minecarts
I know I've been complaining about visuals in this presentation, but this game looks pretty nice.
And even hitching a ride
Music's
on
hype,
Randy.
gameplay, it's hype.
There are plenty
game
of
is hype.
transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local
Share
co-op.
the joy, as they say, with the Joy-Con controller.
80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD swings onto the Nintendo Switch system
January, that's
January
ways
16th.
away. It's taking so long. You already made the game. I wonder how much it's gonna be. I'd get it for
Diddy
30
Kong's
bucks.
Jungle Escapades returns in HD. Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs.
But not $1
Next,
more.
please take a look at this.
The time is nigh. This looks like Zelda. Oh, I don't know. Nah, along those lines, this is Dragon Quest. I like the retro characters and the not retro looking environment. I could see how that would be jarring, but I think it's cool. HD 2D remake.
To face the Archfiend on an epic adventure.
I am a big fan of the aesthetic of this.
Memorable encounters.
What's the combat like? I imagine it's turn-based, right?
And formidable monsters.
Oh, look at
await.
that. It's like behind the back. It's kind of different.
An iconic RPG.
It's animated well,
remade
too.
In HD 2D. Forge your own path. The legacy
Game Boy style.
begins.
That little part where it looked kind of grayscale-ish. Alright, that seems pretty cool.
Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake.
I'm not too
Coming
familiar
to
with Dragon
Nintendo
Quest,
Switch,
but
November 14th.
that seems pretty cool. Is it coming to anything else? Again, not at the top of the list or anything, but that's cool. Oh, we have more. I bet Dragon Quest fans are losing it. Oh, 1 and 2 as well, coming out next year. That's cool. So the first 3 games they're re-releasing with a new...
任天堂
Okay.
ダイレクトをご覧の皆様
See that slime right there? You see this little guy? Alright, so earlier I said Mario 3-on-3 Basketball is probably the best game on the system. I wasn't lying, but there's another game that ties for that top spot with me. There's a few games. I love the DS. I'm just gushing over here, but there was a game called Dragon Quest Rocket Slime. Does anyone remember that game for the DS? It was a spin-off of Dragon Quest, and it was my first Dragon Quest game. Pretty much the only one I really played. You play as the slime, and you have tank battles? It was really strange, but I loved that game so much. They should definitely bring it back. I would buy it. I don't even care if it runs like crap on the Switch or whatever. I would just get it just because it is
いかがでしたか
that game.
ようやく発売日
Very special to me.
僕も嬉しく思いますそして今日サプライズで発表した
Surprise!
1&2 も
You don't get one game, you get 3 games.
時系列としては3が物語の始めるとなってお
Oh, so 3 comes first
3 1 2の
chronologically.
順番でプレイしてもらうとあっと驚く展開が待っています
So play 3, 1, and then 2. Good to know, in case I ever decide to play it.
どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいですどうも堀井裕二でした
Sex is full price, probably.
Thank you, Mr. Hori.
Probably.
We hope you're excited to play the
They'll price it
entire
at what
Erdrick
people
trilogy,
are willing
now
to
in
buy it at.
HD 2D.
Can't say I
Let's
blame
continue
them.
with more headlines.
I'm a little bit picky.
Let's have some fun. Co.
Freddy Fazbear.
Say hello to
This is another trailer with zero anti-aliasing, and the game looks like it's between PS2 and PS3 graphics. The graphics of this game remind me of the game Naughty Bear. Again, a super random game. I'm throwing out some random ones today, but look up Naughty Bear. This game gives me the same aesthetic, and I don't know why. I just got hit with that. This looks like such a meme game. I would 110% play this. Probably not on the Switch though. It also depends on how much it costs.
Use special skills and crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles, hidden areas,
Is that Scott
and
Pilgrim?
familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around.
Chucky.
Unbox the universe.
Whoa!
Co-Fusion pops onto
Just clip
Nintendo
right through the
Switch
box.
September
That's the
13th.
last thing you see. That's the lasting impression they want you to have.
We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly, and strategic games.
Oh boy!
Ready for an adventure?
Luigi's
of
Mansion
ghoulish
2?
proportions? Summon your courage and explore multiple
I only
mansions
played Luigi's Mansion 1 on the GameCube.
filled
I got it
with
at
goofy
launch,
ghosts,
and I loved it.
tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Alright, that's
Pre-orders are
kind of cool.
available now
I never
on
played that one, and
Nintendo
it seems like it's worth playing, so I would jump into that. I really want a re-release of the first.
Find 'em,
You know,
catch
'cause it's
'em,
really
and
old at
lead
this
'em on a
point.
joyful RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle monsters.
What in the Miiverse is this?
Customize all sorts of
It's
outfits.
an RPG.
Decorate your island however you'd like.
It's a farm
And
game.
more. Plus,
It's everything
up to 4
Nintendo
players in
ever
local
wants to
co-op
be
can team
in
up
one
to catch
game.
Special Denpa Man. The new Denpa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Timed exclusive. I can't wait to play this on my Dreamcast.
Strategize away.
Oh,
in
what is this?
tower
This looks
defense
pretty
installment
badass.
of the Metal Slug
Metal
series.
Slug. I never played Metal Slug,
Take control
but it
of your
looks cool.
forces and pulverize enemy strongholds. Choose from over 300 units with different abilities. And
300.
build out your decks to win tactical tussles.
Okay.
Also slug it out with other players in online battles. Metal
All right,
Slug
now we're
Attack
talking.
Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Today. We can play it now. That looks cool.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly
Darkest
awaited
Dungeon.
sequel to the
Darkest
gothic
Dungeon 2.
roguelike RPG.
This has been out for a
Your
while. It's
stagecoach
just
and
new to
set
the
off
Switch.
across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse.
I will say, for all the hate I give the Switch hardware and all that and everything, it's good to see that Nintendo is embracing third-party support for their consoles more than they did with the Wii U. I actually like the Wii U quite a bit. I think it's a bit of an underrated system, but one common criticism was that third-party games never came onto the system for the most part. It was extremely limited. They basically just had their first-party titles. You can't say that about the Switch. I feel like most games end up on the Switch. Maybe they shouldn't because they can barely run, but at least they're there. It's a step in the right direction. You love to see that.
Fight off
I can't imagine only having a
with
Nintendo
turn-based
console in
combat,
2024 though. There's no way.
and upgrade your abilities after each deadly
As a
run.
hardcore gamer, no way.
Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Pre-orders? Just drop the game. It's been out. What do you
More
mean?
classic titles are on the way.
Like what? Oh!
Play Link's
I
classic
had this for the
16-bit
Game Boy
adventure.
Advance.
Team up online to
It's just Link to the
explore
Past, but it
randomized
also has
dungeons
4
in
swords.
The Legend of
The
Zelda,
co-op game.
A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
How does it work though? Because in order to play 4 players on the Game Boy Advance, you would have to get the link cables, so everyone would need a copy of the games. It's still like that? They don't tell you. Zero Mission.
Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure.
I
in
never played
Metroid
this.
Zero Mission.
I had Fusion only on the Game Boy Advance. I would love to play this actually.
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64,
But I got other ways.
Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17
Sorry.
Plus collection of games.
Uh-oh! Turok?
The dangerous lost
I never
land to
played
stop the
this.
campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
I hear so much about this game. I should try it sometime. Perfect
Infiltrate
Dark.
corporation to
The new
end
game
your
just got
alien
announced, and it looks
conspiracy in
amazing.
Perfect Dark.
Absolutely
Now
mind-blowing.
with online multiplayer.
Alright, online functionality,
All
that's
4
cool.
games will be available for Nintendo Switch
Good game,
Online
good
Plus
game,
expansion pack
good
members
game,
later
good game.
Today.
I count 4 good games. That's good.
Set sail to save the day. This is Verona, a young woman. with the
They've
ability
already
to
lost me at that
communicate with
voice acting.
phantoms.
I will take all of this girl.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash.
I'm in a negative mood today, I
this new
guess.
installment
This
in the
just looks like a
Phantom
baby
Brave
game to me.
series. Take on tactical turn-based
What is this
battles.
running at 5 frames per second,
Where
bro?
you combine the
Look at
phantoms you've
this.
befriended with objects in various ways. Combine phantoms with certain objects to maneuver them.
I'm about to buy this game for my Texas Instrument calculator and hope it runs better. What the hell?
A fan to
Honestly,
blow
the game doesn't
enemies
even
around.
seem that bad.
Or combine with Marona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle. Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I'm gonna forget about this in about 2 seconds.
This
What did I
one's
just
gonna
watch?
take you for a ride. 7 arcade games
Oh.
featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch as one collection.
Oh my gosh.
In
I
X-Men
used to
versus
play this
Street
in the
Fighter.
arcade, Marvel vs. Capcom
Duke
2.
it out in Marvel
Nice.
vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes.
This game is super
Take
fun.
down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more.
Oh, it's got all these games? Hold up. Let's look. I know people have been wanting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for a long time. It's been locked away in the vault of forgotten games. Not forgotten by the fans, but, you know. Wow, alright. X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Marvel vs. Street Fighter. Marvel vs. Capcom. That's the first one, I imagine, right? I didn't play the OG. Marvel Superheroes, X-Men, Punisher. Huh. I'd get this collection just for Marvel, too.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos.
I don't think this was in the
Select
original,
online mode to
because
challenge rivals
it was an
around the
arcade
world.
game. They released it for the 360 arcade, I think. I
Or
believe I
play
had
co-op
that.
in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game. Marvel
Hell
vs.
yeah.
Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Okay.
Launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
That's gotta come to other stuff, right? That's not just locked away on the Switch, I hope. I'll probably get that one just for Marvel, too.
The
A new
latest
Mario
game in
Party
the
game.
Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort.
Alright,
Get ready
after
to
some of the
jump into
stinkers, we're
biggest
cooking now.
selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I know there's a million of these, but,
First,
you know,
let's see some of the new
this is
boards
probably
that
the
you'll need to
Nintendo game I
collect
play the
stars.
most when I hang out with friends, so I'm for
Take
it.
the escalators to travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use
Galleria.
in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But
You
act
could play
fast.
as that dude? Mr. Buttons.
Ride around and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo
It's a Mario
Concept,
Kart
you
stage.
can move up to 40 spaces
That's
with
fast.
a lucky roll. Here
That's
on
a
Goomba Lagoon,
huge roll.
the ebb and
Goomba
flow
Lagoon.
of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games
7?
make their return.
That's a
Some
lot.
games are action-packed challenges. Speed
How many
trials,
mini-games?
A battle of wits, and more. And some are
Give me at least
controlled by
120.
gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controller.
I just came up with that number because it sounds right.
With over 110 mini games, there's a wide variety to enjoy. Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coopathlon mode.
How?
Compete
There's not even
against
20
your
different
rivals and
characters.
aim for first place. Try your
Okay.
best to come out on top.
I guess there is that many characters, I guess.
Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game
October
launches on the
17th.
Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
All right, this is the first game I saw where I'm
That was
saying
the
to
latest
myself,
installment in the
all right,
Mario Party
Nintendo,
series,
I think I have
Super
to get
Mario
this one.
Party Jamboree, with new boards, mini games,
That and Marvel,
20-player online gameplay,
Donkey
and
Kong
more.
maybe if the price
Get
is
ready
right.
for the biggest Mario Party
All
in
right,
series
overall
history.
this has been decent. There's been some stinkers
And
though.
now,
The hardware's
please
killing
take a
me
look
though.
at this.
Take a look at this. Oh, it's Zelda. The Minish Cap 3. It's Zelda. There she is. It's Ganon, the Pigman. Monkey Boy. They made a game that looked like this already. It was a remake of the Game Boy game. Classic. Watch out for the perp. Oh, that's that. Oh, the game visually looks very pretty. Everything's made out of shiny clay. I like it. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? I've never heard of this one. Is this a brand new one?
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
I love Zelda.
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Except for the
This time
second
around,
Hyrule
Link
Warriors,
has
because that game ran at
Now,
5
it's
frames
up to
per second.
Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist
Legend
role.
of Zelda Slideshow
You
Warriors.
might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here,
Wait,
we wanted
play
to
as
create
Zelda?
a new gameplay style that breaks conventions
That's
seen
new.
in past Legend of Zelda games
That's
with
cool.
a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
Alright. This is cool.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including...
This guy's making me feel like a kid, though.
Now
Just be
alone,
quiet.
Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious
Try.
staff called
Try
the
harder.
Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
It's a little gooby
By
wooby.
waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation.
Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Does anyone know the game Sonic Frontiers? People say the Coco in that game was stolen from Breath of the Wild's Koroks. Well, what does this look like to you? I think this looks quite a bit like a Coco. Pretty generic shape. I'm not saying they stole it. I'm just saying I think we've come full circle in that department. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's continue.
Of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like.
Oh.
Even if there's a wall blocking your path,
Got some Tears of
you
the
can
Kingdom
create
elements
echoes
in
and
here.
tables to get a
With
leg
the
up.
crafting.
Just
Oh, that's
like
cool.
that.
It's creative.
You
I like
can
that.
create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you.
It's very
Learn and create echoes of things you
reminiscent
find
of
while
the newer
exploring
games,
Hyrule.
but in a 2D style.
You
That's
might be
smart. That's
surprised at
cool.
what you discover.
Look at that.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After
Oh.
doing so, they'll fight by your side.
That's cool. Oh,
Monsters
it's
have different abilities.
it's a lot
so
like in
choose the
Smash
one you want
Brothers.
to create based on the situation.
You can do that in Smash,
Wisdom
not the fish.
is key, after all.
but the Dark Nuts. Piranha Plant. Or sorry, oh my gosh. Deku Plant? I forget what it's called. I'm not a real fan.
In a Hyrule without Link,
No
The
link
fate
here.
of the kingdom
Oh, it's
is
those
now
guys
in
again.
Zelda's hands.
In the Great
How
Deku
was
Tree.
that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are
Looks
a
good.
lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda
Different ways to
Echoes
play.
of Wisdom launches September 26th.
But this game looks
A
cool.
Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will
That
also
looks
be
neat.
available at launch.
But why would you buy
We hope
that?
you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
Next year we're getting the Switch too.
Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd
Or whatever.
stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Share the joy.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
All right, what do we got?
Let loose and party on.
Let's dance. Because we need a video game to dance. Come on, man. No, I get it. I have friends that actually enjoy playing this. It's just definitely not my kind of game. I'll go play DDR though. I suck at it, but I'll play DDR. But this? I don't know. How does it even know you're actually doing it well? I feel like I could just do that and it would, you know, say, oh yeah, you're doing the same exact thing they're doing. How are they gonna know you're doing that with a controller in your hand? This looks like a game that was built for the Xbox Connect and they invested so much into it and it was successful enough they had to make it for everything, but it doesn't work nearly as well. I could be wrong. Free trial included. Whatever.
A new Lego adventure is on the horizon.
It's about you having fun with the game.
It's the world of Horizon in Lego form.
We don't play for
Join
fun
the
here, we
Hunter
play to
Aloy
win.
on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil.
Nintendo talking
Journey
about
through lush
Aloy.
landscapes.
That's kinda
Dive
weird.
deep into the cauldrons.
Not a bad thing.
Climb up onto tall necks.
Hold up a second. My keen eye has spotted something.
landscapes. Dive deep into
Is that a Zelda reference? We gonna get some Zelda characters in this game? Come on.
the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines
I'm
are
not
lurking
getting this,
everywhere.
but I'm happy for the
Use an array
kids
of gadgets
that'll
like
enjoy
blast
this.
boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the
It,
nimble
it looks like a
walkers
fun game for the kids.
to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh,
That's
and you don't
very
have to
charming
explore
and
this vast
cute.
Wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in two-player local or online co-op.
Co-op games are fun.
Lego Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That's how I feel about
A
that. Sorry.
stray's journey.
It's
begins.
Zoli! Another port. Oh my gosh. What is this running at? 360p? 180p? 90p? 45p? 22.5p?
Experience
Peter.
a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home.
B12, not to be confused with B2, I believe is the
Carefully
robot
climb to the
from Star
highest
Wars.
heights. Create new paths for yourself
Vitamin B12.
and stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city.
My cat would not be able to do this.
Not
I
everyone
love
is
them,
excited
but
to have
no
you
way.
slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Neat.
Welcome home, Hobbit. If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings, now
I wanna be a
illusion
hobbit.
existence, nestled away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle Earth, can be yours.
I'm already 5'4". I'm already a hobbit. I live it every day.
Decorate your home and settle into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal. Or 3.
I would love to solve
Explore,
problems
garden,
and share a
fish,
meal. That
forage,
sounds like
and
my
cook.
kind of game.
The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can
God.
trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even
Who's
tastier
actually
meals.
buying this and playing
Friendly
it,
hobbits
man?
and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the
If you're
Nintendo
defending
Switch
games
system
like this, prove to me
holiday.
that you buy them. I don't know a soul that is interested in this kind of game.
Investigate, interrogate, checkmate.
That's my boy Edgeworth. Yeah.
2 Ace Attorney
Here we
spin-off
go.
games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth
Detective
takes the case
Gumshoe.
out of the courtroom
Oh
and
my gosh, you get to walk
investigate crime
around?
scenes, gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence, then use the power
Okay.
of logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap
This
with
is
the
amazing.
original sprites for a more classic look.
Oh.
Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery.
Okay.
Where you'll find character art,
The music, come on.
including orchestral arrangements and more. Past and present collide as you uncover the truth
It's him.
at any cost. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches
All right,
on
that's the
Nintendo
next
Switch
must-buy
September
for me. I'm
6th.
getting this
Pre-orders
for
begin later
sure.
today on Nintendo eShop.
I hope it's on Steam. But if it's only on Switch, I'll get it on Switch. That's fine.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街いつもの光景毎日それが続く
Oh boy, what is this?
なんだよこれなんなんだよあくそ
Oh? Watch out for the gobbledygook.
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
Personas.
While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
みんなでこの学園を守るんだ
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days. An academy shrouded in secrecy,
Huh.
and the unavoidable loss of allies.
That
Can
says Ace
Takumi
Attorney is on
survive this
Steam.
100-day trial,
Yeah, but is
colored
that
by
one?
extreme and despair,
Whatever
and
that
return
was,
to
I don't
his
know what that
normal life?
was. Is it already
Games
there?
of Danganronpa
I gotta get
present
it.
The 100-line Last Defense Academy, launching on Nintendo
Mom,
Switch
can we get
early
Persona?
next year.
We have Persona at home. The Persona at home.
Embark on a saga
Nah, it
spanning
looks alright.
generations.
Ace Attorney's coming to Steam.
A
Thank
full
you.
remake
That's
of
hype.
Romancing Saga 2
I'll see you
is
there.
Marching on to Nintendo Switch.
Oh my gosh, it's running at 60 frames per second.
Rule and
I think this is
expand
maybe the third
Empire
game
of
I've seen
Red
so
across
far.
Multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness.
The Door to Darkness?
In combat, use
Maybe at
returning Saga features
about
like
360p,
glimmers to
but at
lend
least it looks smooth. It's good
and
enough.
formations to enhance abilities.
Nintendo Direct to
Turn-based
Court.
battles have also evolved
Absolutely.
into timeline battles,
Get that ass
where
banned.
The action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy. How will you expand your
I wouldn't be
empire?
surprised if they come after me
And in
after
which order will
talking
you fight
crap
the
about
7
them in this
heroes?
video. Like I said, I'm a
The decision
Nintendo
you
fan. I
make
just want to
will
see them do
dramatically
better.
Alter the course of the story.
But there's been some pretty
Safeguard your empire's
pretty
future
good bangers
and
shown
protect
so
your
far.
legacy.
A lot of junk, but when you sift through it,
Otherwise,
there's some
the
diamonds
faithful
in there.
7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the Seven launches on Nintendo Switch
That's
October
neat.
24th.
I'm not gonna get it. I just don't care.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga 2.
Oh, it's a remake?
That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
Almost everything.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Last announcement. Give us a heavy hitter. Show us Pokemon or something. Cosmic Year 20. Galactic Federation. Are they finally showing Metroid? Are we gonna get another title drop? It is Metroid, finally! Come on, it's been so long. It looks cool too. Very shiny. Let's go. We're finally getting Prime 4. Nintendo fans are flipping their arms around. Internally, I guess I am too. This looks hype. Let's go. I love Metroid Prime. This looks so cool, actually. This brings me back. Alright, Morph Ball action. It's the Arbiter. Kill him. Oh! Oh! It's the guy from the DS game. That was my main. Alright, I see. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Beyond the Switch. Onto the next system. Right? I mean, I don't care if this is coming out on the Switch and runs at 25 frames per second. This is one of those games I'll just get it. Next year, alright, at least it seems like they've gotten places with this game now. Good, finally. I can't wait to play it. It's been forever.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4.
I'm gonna look up when Prime 3 came out.
After
Came
a
out on my
very long
birthday, I
time,
remember.
We are
A
finally
long
able
time
to
ago.
share more information about this title. Release is
Looks
planned
cool.
for 2025. So please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus
Silex, I
Aran's
think
new
his
adventure.
name was. Oh, he's got the Metroids?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Metroid Prime 3 was on the Wii.
watching.
Prime 1 and 2 were on GameCube. Prime Hunters was on the DS. And Federation Force, no one cared about, and that game's not real. Alright, overall, if I had to give it a letter grade, I would give that... I'd have to give it a B. Yeah, it's not perfect, but let's keep it real. They showed some good games, whether it's coming out exclusively on Switch or not. We're gonna put aside the performance issues just for a moment. We're looking at the games purely here, right? Mario and Luigi Brothership? Thumbs up. Nintendo World Championship? Thumbs up. Fairy Tail? Don't care. Whatever that is, don't care. Switch Sports? Don't care and it's already out. Mio? Disney? No. Hello Kitty? Yes, but no. Looney Tunes? Wacky World of Sports? No. Among Us? Whatever. Farmagia? Not even gonna say it. Donkey Kong Country Returns? That gets a neutral from me. Another re-release, whatever. Dragon Quest? Cool. Funko Fusion? Meh. Luigi's Mansion 2? Neutral. It's a re-release. It's whatever. Denpamen? No. Metal Slug? Yes. That was cool. Darkest Dungeon? It's been out. Switch Online? DripFeedRums.coms? Whatever. Phantom Brave? Don't care. Marvel vs. Capcom? Hype. Thumbs up. We like Marvel. You like to see it. We need a new one. But we'll take 2. Super Mario, thumbs up. That one looked really good, actually. Zelda, thumbs up. Just Dance, nah. Lego, nah. Stray, nah. Hobbit, that's me, no. Ace Attorney, yes. 100 Line, nah. Romance, nah. Metroid, yes. So, there was way more stinkers in my opinion than there were good ones, but the good ones seem pretty promising. So, I can't give the whole show an A. You'd have to be as good as the Xbox show to get an A, where pretty much everything seemed fairly interesting, in my opinion, and I'm not an Xbox guy. I have a Switch, I have a PS5. I don't have an Xbox. Just saying. The Xbox had the best summer showcase so far of all the 3 shows we have recently seen. This one, though, it's solid. It gets a B. The good is good. The bad is pretty bad. That's all there is to it. I just certainly hope that the next console is backwards compatible and all the games just get a bump in performance right out of the box, because kind of like games like Bloodborne for the PS4. I love Bloodborne. Everyone loves Bloodborne. We want to see that game come back, but not at 30 frames per second, with a higher resolution bump, with faster load times. It's such a good game, but it's being held back by hardware because it's an exclusive. Imagine a world without exclusives for a moment. You know, it's kind of gray area. Maybe the companies that make some of these good games don't have the funds in order to make the good games. But when you get good games, at least they're not restricted to hardware and holding it back. It's so heartbreaking to see these games that are so good just be shackled to the hardware that they're destined to be on, only to be resold later at full price again. It's a shame. But anyways, I could make a whole rant and another video about that. Overall though, this was a good showing. I'm happy I watched this.